I woke up to a very interesting DM waiting for me in my Discord inbox. It was not a question. It was not a question, it was a statement. XRP is dead, you were wrong, lol. So my first thought was, okay, this guy's mocking me, he's clearly upset, maybe something happened to price, did price dump? So I immediately panned onto the chart. A whole bunch of nothing. Price was pretty much still at the same place when I last went to bed. So I was so confused. Why was this person so upset? And that's when I realized he wasn't upset because something bad had happened to XRP. He was upset because XRP right now isn't moving the way Ethereum is moving, the way Cardano is moving. And that was a huge revelation to me. The XRP hodlers are getting impatient. Allow me to tell you about the fastest way to lose money in crypto. Hell, allow me to tell you the best way to not make any profit in the middle of a bull market. The best way to not make any profit in the middle of a bull market is to go chasing the fastest horse. Do I think XRP is dead right here? Frigging no. This looks amazing even still. If you're someone getting bored right now, zoom out of your picture, zoom out, because I'm going to show you who else was bored and who missed out on a 10x move because they got bored. These guys right here in 2017 where XRP consolidated for 6 months until it just took off. It didn't give people a chance to get their positions back in once again. In 1 week alone, it rallied a good 300%. For the people who dropped their bag right here because they got bored and they decided to, I don't know, switch into Ethereum, switch into some other coin out there, well, guess what they missed out on? They missed out on XRP's next 10x move to the upside. A 10x in a matter of 3 weeks. So granted, XRP's volatility hasn't picked up just yet, but this, in my opinion, is more of an opportunity than anything else. And there is currently a trade right now, right here on XRP's chart. For the people who are bored are likely going to be blind to the opportunity. Because when XRP takes off as it did back in November, it doesn't just break out, guys. It flies to the upside. If you look at XRP on the dashboard, 2-day to the weekly time frame all longs, telling us that, hey, the bulls are in control on the higher time frames. However, the shorter time frames, like the 4-hour, 12-hour, and daily, we got short and neutral signals on here. Volatility on the 4-hour time frame, however, flashing red. Every time I see red volatility, I'm saying that, hey, the bears are getting into a zone of exhaustion. Are they completely exhausted right now? Or can we come down a tad bit more? Well, the 12-hour and the daily volatility flashing blue. Okay, telling me that, okay, they still have a bit more juice left in them. However, I'll be honest with you. Considering that this reversal came in 12 hours ago, I wanted to see a bit more follow through from the bears if they did have any ammo on them whatsoever. Right, so right now they're not showing me that strength. You can see based on the returns that they're barely able to move this down any further. So here's how we're going to know if XRP's trend continues from here, right now, right here. As soon as this 4-hour trend, which is currently short, as soon as that flips long, I'll be looking for the bulls to take over, at which point I want to see that long trend cascade on over to the 12-hour and on over to the daily time frame. All right, for those of you who want to keep track of this, make sure you have your alerts set in on the dashboard. That way, just in case you're out, the dashboard is going to shoot you an email telling you that, hey, the trend has flipped. Now is the time to be looking at XRP. Now, guys, there are a lot of great bid opportunities across the board right now, not just on XRP, but many of the coins out there. There's a lot of money currently on the table for the picking. Now, if there are any great trade setups we find, we're going to be posting it under the premium video section right here. I believe Sean posted one just yesterday, so go ahead and check that one out. Here's why I think the XRP army are being completely unfair with XRP right now. Okay, it's because number one, the bull run is still intact here. That bull run signature, which is that dynamic, price living over the weekly dynamic, that is still intact. We're well over it. It's kept us on the right side of this entire trend so far. Number two, these highs right here got rejected off of $3.12. Where is price relative to $3.12? Well, we're currently living over and also using it as support, and also the weekly dynamic start bidding zone actually swings in right there. So there's critical support on that region, and hey, the bulls are actually defending it. So trying to convince yourself that XRP is dead right here is just asinine. You're being impatient, and the opportunity is going to pass you by if you're not here to take advantage of it. We also have a bullish Ichimoku setup on the daily time frame. The last time we had this setup was right here when XRP took off back in November of last year. This is when we actually rallied a good 400%. What's the setup? Well, number one, cloud is green. Number two, price is over the cloud. Number three, we have the Tenkin over the Kijun, which is our bullish cross. And this rallied a good 491% to the upside. Since then, This is the second time we're getting the same setup. The cloud is green, we got a bullish TK cross, price is currently over the cloud with price holding $3.12 as that region of support. Now is not the time to be getting spooked out, now is the time to be taking advantage of the opportunity being presented to you. For the people foaming at the mouth to actually drop their XRP for Cardano, for Ethereum, well guess what, those coins have already rallied a good 40, 50, 60%. Now I'm not saying there's no more to go for those coins, I'm just saying that managing those trades now becomes very, very, very difficult. Because you're buying after a significant pump. If those coins pull back, well guess what, you're suddenly sitting in blood, and on top of that, you don't even know if you're wrong on the trade. This, in my opinion, is opportunity for those of you looking for easy to manage trade setups. Now, if you guys truly want to learn when is it time to be getting spooked out and when is it time to be actually looking at these dips as opportunities, well then check out the Seed program. Guys, this is where I learned everything from. Every single thing. Sean has changed so many lives with this program. It's comprehensive and it's going to set you up for tremendous success irrespective of what market you're trading. If you don't want to hear it from me, then go through the testimonials and hear it from old man here. He says, I've almost never been excited about studying. Today I woke up excited to get back into the course. I'm learning so much already, Sean. It's freaking awesome. And it truly is. It's a game changer. So for those of you looking to change the game for yourself, go ahead and check it out. I'll be linking it down below. For the bid zone, guys, I quite like this level because of the confluence on here. We got the position manager and bidding zone starting right there, $3.07. If I take you on over to the daily time frame, we got the daily dynamic support also swinging in right there, as well as the 2-day time frame where we had that entire dynamic region also swinging in right there. So that's $3.07 going down to $2.89. This right here is your bid zone. And this play right here shares an uncanny resemblance with what happened back in June. Price lost that dynamic support, came back up for a retest, got rejected on there, came back down to put in another lower low, reclaimed dynamic resistance, flipped it into support, off to the races. Meltdown past that dynamic support, come back up for a retest, go in to put in another lower low on the range. Prices melt up to reclaim dynamic resistance. We are now back at support, and this could be the launch right from here. Are you guys noticing the pattern on the chart? We had a head and shoulders pattern right here, as well as a head and shoulders pattern right here as well. The measured move to this will take XRP at the minimum to $4.20. Where price is at right now to $4.20, well, that's a good 37% to the upside. If you guys found this helpful, this helped you calm your emotions, well then hit the like button, share it with whoever else needs to hear this. We'll now be following the XRP trade in the Discord chat, so come on in, join the Discord. I'll see you guys in there. With this, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao, you guys.